Why is today 1 millisecond shorter?
Unveiling Earth's rapid spin?
Time isn't as steady as we think. Today might just be a millisecond too short.
Yes, you read that right. Scientists tracking Earth rotation have predicted that
July 22nd could be a tiny fraction of a second shorter than the 24-hour norm.
But here's where it gets controversial.
This isn't some apocalyptic shift. It's just another example of how our planet's spin is anything but constant. And this is the part most people miss. The Earth has always been wobbling and speeding up or slowing down, influenced by forces we often overlook. The International Earth Rotation and Reference System Service, IERS, the global authority on planetary rotations, uses advanced tools like radio telescopes aimed at quasars, those super bright galaxy cores, to track these changes. By comparing these distant, fixed points in space with GPS data, scientists forecast how long a day will last. On July 9th, for instance, the Earth spun so fast that the day was almost 1.4 milliseconds shorter than usual. Yet headlines worldwide have exaggerated this as a freakish trend, leaving experts both baffled and amused. Variations in Earth rotation are nothing new, says Dennis McCarthy, former director of time at the U.S. Naval Observatory and co-author of a definitive book on the topic. We've known about this for over a century. It's just one of those natural little quirks. McCarthy explains that factors like the moon's gravitational pull, atmospheric winds, and even the churning of Earth's molten core all play a role. For example, ocean tides created by the moon gradually slow the planet's spin, a process called tidal braking. But in recent years, the Earth has been spinning a bit faster, leading to shorter days. Last year's shortest day, July 5th, 2024, was 1.65 milliseconds shorter than average, marking the briefest day since the 1950s. This raises an intriguing question. Could we soon experience a negative leap second? Historically, leap seconds have been added to atomic clocks to compensate for Earth's slowing rotation. The last addition was in 2016. But if the Earth keeps spinning faster, removing a second from the clock might become necessary. Earth spin speeds up. Second shortest day in history. Imagine waking up one morning to find that the Earth has spun faster than usual, making it one of the shortest days in history. This might sound like science fiction, but it's exactly what's happening today, July 22nd. The Earth will complete a full rotation in a blistering 1.34 milliseconds less than the standard 24 hours, making it the second shortest day ever recorded. But here's where it gets interesting. This phenomenon is part of a puzzling trend in Earth's rotational behavior that has been unfolding in recent years. If it continues, we might need to subtract a second from atomic clocks around 2029. A so-called negative leap second, which have never been done before. So, what's behind this sudden change? To understand, let's take a step back and look at the Earth's rotation. The speed of our planet's rotation isn't fixed and has varied significantly over time. In fact, the day on Earth was once much shorter than the 24 hours we're now accustomed to. According to a 2023 study, a day on Earth was approximately 19 hours for a significant part of our planet's early history, due to a balance between solar atmospheric tides and lunar ocean tides. However, over deep time, the length of a day on Earth has become consistently longer. The primary culprit behind this change has been tidal friction from the moon, which has caused it to gradually move farther away from Earth. As the moon moves away, it saps the Earth's rotational energy, causing our planet's rotation to slow and days to lengthen. But why the sudden reverse? From 1973 until 2020, the shortest day ever recorded was 1.05 milliseconds less than 24 hours. However, since 2020, the Earth has repeatedly broken its own speed records. The shortest day ever measured occurred on July 5th, 2024, when the Earth's rotation was completed 1.66 milliseconds faster than usual. Looking ahead to 2025, scientists predicted that July 9th, July 22nd, and August 5th could be the shortest days of the year. However, new data suggests that July 10th took the lead as the shortest day so far in 2025, clocking in at 1.36 milliseconds less than 24 hours. On July 22nd, the Earth is expected to complete its spin 1.34 milliseconds early, making it a close runner-up. If current predictions hold, August 5th will be about 1.25 milliseconds shorter than usual, leaving July 22nd as the second shortest day of the year. There are signs that the acceleration may be easing, but the underlying cause of the recent rotational changes remains elusive. One 2024 study suggested that the melting polar ice and rising sea levels may be influencing the Earth's spin. However, rather than driving the acceleration, this redistribution of mass might be moderating it. A more likely culprit is deep below our feet, the slowing of the Earth's liquid core, which could be redistributing angular momentum in a way that makes the mantle and crust spin slightly faster. As Leonid Zotov, a leading authority on Earth rotation, notes, the cause of this acceleration is not explained. Most scientists believe it is something inside the Earth. Ocean and atmospheric models don't explain this huge acceleration. Zotov predicts that the Earth's rotation may soon decelerate once again. If he's right, this sudden speeding up could prove to be just a temporary anomaly in the planet's long-term trend towards slower rotation and longer days. And this is the part that most people miss. The Earth's rotation is not just a constant, unchanging phenomenon, but a complex and dynamic process that's influenced by a variety of factors. So, what do you think is behind the Earth's sudden change of rotation? Do you think it's a sign of something more significant? Or just the temporary blip? Let us know in the comments. Join the conversation and share your thoughts on this fascinating topic. Earth's rotation speeds up. The unprecedented need for a negative leap second. Shockingly, our planet's day is getting shorter. Scientists are now sounding alarms as they investigate the potential need for the very first negative leap second, a move that could shake up our entire global system of timekeeping. Recent measurements have revealed a fascinating trend. Earth's rotation has been accelerating since 2020. For example, days on July 9th and July 22nd of this year ran about 1.3 to 1.4 milliseconds short. And this is the part most people miss. By August 5th, the day is predicted to be even shorter still, underscoring a monumental shift in how we synchronize time worldwide. While an extra millisecond might seem insignificant in our daily lives, the effects can be profound. Industries that depend on ultra-precise time coordination, like GPS navigation, banking networks, and astronomical research, face potential disruptions. The International Earth Rotation and Reference Systems Service, IERS, has long ensured that we follow coordinated Universal Time UTC precisely. Now, in light of these ongoing changes, timekeeping authorities are seriously deliberating an unprecedented adjustment to UTC that could ripple across various high-tech sectors. A surprising acceleration. Since 2020, experts have recorded a subtle yet continuous acceleration in Earth's spin, the first instance of shorter days in over 50 years. Dirk Piester, who leads Time Dissimulation Group 4.42 at Germany's National Meteorology Institute, shared his concerns with Live Science, noting that today's days are indeed shorter compared to the past half-century. Scientists are closely analyzing this unusual speedup, delving into its long-term impacts and potential drivers. Factors like the gravitational pull from the sun and the moon, which fundamentally influence our planet's rotation, play roles in this dynamic. Generally, Earth's rotation has been decelerating over eons, largely due to the moon drifting away. Yet in a twist that defies historical trends, recent data indicate a slight acceleration, a change measured in mere milliseconds each day, but one that is crucial for systems that need pinpoint accuracy. Understanding the leap second, to harmonize the steady beat of atomic clocks with the variably precise rotation of our planet. The concept of a leap second was introduced in 1972. Much like inserting an extra day during a leap year, leap seconds adjust our clocks to compensate for minute discrepancies in Earth's rotation. These occasional adjustments keep our modern atomic clock-based timekeeping in sync with the celestial mechanics of the planet. However, while strategically useful, leap seconds have often proven to be a double-edged sword. Industries such as aviation, telecommunications, and finance, which rely on flawless time synchronization, sometimes encounter significant issues when leap seconds are added. This has already led